Hey, I didn't expect to be this excited about a TV, but after weeks with the Samsung 65-inch OLED S90F, I have to tell you, you're going to want this. This is for the kind of person who knows what a perfect picture feels like, not just sees it. You've lived with LCD glare and washed-out colors long enough. You instinctively recognize when contrast is king, and when motion feels like motion, not blur. Before you go deeper, check the current price and stock right now. These OLED panels don't linger at stable prices, and when they dip, you'll be glad you looked early. You know that moment you first thought your old TV was enough? It was fine. Until it wasn't. Sports looked jittery. Action movies felt flat. Every next generation kept teasing better, and yet here you are, still juggling settings to get something halfway decent. That's the turning point. You've outgrown the compromise phase. Once the Samsung 65-inch OLED S90F is in your living room, there's this immediate bite of relief. The screen gets genuinely dark where it's supposed to, and colors suddenly have depth you've never bothered to chase before. It's like going from squinting through a foggy window to opening up a cathedral stained glass. Picture quiet Friday nights, OLED HDR plus painting every shade with subtlety, motion so smooth your eyes don't hunt for clarity, and that 144Hz motion accelerator making fast cuts feel effortless. Gaming jumps forward too, frame response feels alive in a way you didn't even realize you were craving. Even regular shows gain this texture and dimension that turns just watching into a full presence. The experience isn't just numbers. It's the emotional gravity of seeing content the way it should be seen. Once you feel this level of performance, every other screen starts to feel like a placeholder. And honestly, don't let this slip because of stock or silly price quirks. When demand spikes, you look back wishing you didn't hesitate. If you have a tiny thought that maybe your current TV still does enough, let me tell you what surprises you: the way this panel handles shadows without turning them muddy. You expected pretty pictures, but you didn't expect mood. That's the subtle magic here. You feel transported into the story. Everything moves without blur. Colors gain richness, not saturation. Games feel quicker and smoother. Your living room suddenly feels like a theater. If you love OLED but want brighter scenes too, sometimes peak highlights don't hit as boldly as super bright LCDs. Eventually, you stop chasing every spec curve or comparison video. There comes a point where you already know which experience you'll prefer. Don't let delaying this upgrade turn into one of those things you quietly regret later. I should have done it sooner moments are the worst kind. So take a look at the current price, check stock, and make that decision with confidence. This isn't just another TV. This is the kind of upgrade that changes what great picture means to you.